Happy Monday. So I am making a no-bake peach tart. This is actually my second time making it, but now today I have more time than I did the first time, and I have all the ingredients needed. So I'm really hoping that it will turn out better than the first time. The first time it was just as delicious, but it just, I don't know. I think that this time will be even better just because I have like all the ingredients needed. So if you are watching this live, comment live. If you're watching this later on a replay, comment replay, just so I know who has seen this video. So the recipe is actually coming from our Season's Best for Pampered Chef for this season. So spring and summer of 2023. And it's super easy because it's a no-bake peach tart, okay? I have actual peaches this time rather than nectarines, and I have all the cookies, the shortbread cookies that I need in order to make the crust. I actually had to stop my husband from eating them last night because I could see him like taking it down from where I hid it, and I was like, you're only allowed to have one of those. I need those for tomorrow. So here we are. All right, so I kind of started to do like crushing up the cookies just so it didn't take as long. But this is our manual food processor, and it calls for about 2 cups of crushed shortbread cookies. I am using pecan shortbread cookies because they are stinking delicious. These I found at Aldi's. Highly recommend those. And this actually holds about 3 cups, so it's a little bit more. It's like more like 2.5 cups of the cookies. But I want the like crust to actually come up on the sides of our tart pan rather than just on the bottom, just to give it a little bit more height to it. Okay, so I've got my shortbread cookies here, about 2.5 cups. I've got half a stick of, so 4 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm just gonna add that right in. And then mix it together just a little bit more so it coats them. Hi Marcia, hi Jose. Oh yeah, okay, it smells so stinking good, oh my God. Okay, and this, if I didn't say this already, I am making this one. The last one I made was for my mother-in-law for her birthday, and this one is actually going to my mom. Her birthday is tomorrow, but we are celebrating tonight with a dinner, and I am bringing dessert, lo and behold, and this is like totally up her alley, like the pecan shortbread, the peaches, all the things. So I'm gonna just press this all in, and because I'm using the butter, I don't need to spray the pan by any means. So this is like perfect. This is like the right amount. It's already looking better, guys. Already looking better. Hi, Katie. Do I want to use here? I started to get into like using little cups to like press on my crust. I don't know. I could use my hands definitely, but I think it's probably safer to use this. Okay, and just press it in as best as you can. Get up on the sides. Okay, so comment below. Let me know if you guys enjoy peaches, or are peaches not your thing? Do you ever eat peaches? Do you ever buy them? I feel like it's not quite the season for peaches, but the last few that I have grabbed from Aldi's, from even Walmart, the grocery store, they've been really, really tasty. So, and I like to not cut them in, like not cut into them right away if they're still a little bit hard, just to like soften them a bit. So I have a few. I've got 3 here. I don't think I'm gonna need all 3. I think I will probably just cut up like 2, just to be safe, because last time I think I made too many of them and then I didn't need all of them. So Anyway, okay. Just getting up the sides here. Ooh, God, this looks so good, you guys. I'm so excited. My hands are clean for the record, but oops. That needs to be squished in a little bit more. Okay, so since I have a little bit more time today than the first time I made this, I have time, but then like I don't have time, right? Because I have to go pick up Desi and I want this to all set in time for tonight. So I'm gonna do things the best way I know how, which is to put it in the freezer so that it'll harden faster. So here is my crust, okay, on the tart pan. This thing pops up, so you don't need to like worry about spraying the pan or anything. But anyway, so here's the crust, part 1. All right, I'm gonna stick this in the freezer, be right back. Okay, it says to stick it in the freezer for 30 minutes, but we're gonna do like 15, just see how it goes. And this is our little timer, Pampered Chef little kitchen timer, which I love. It's magnetic as well. All right, so next part is we're gonna do our topping. So for the topping, I need the peach slices, apricot preserve, which my mom loves apricots, and then a little bit of cornstarch, and we're gonna mix it into a microwavable bowl, okay? So I've got my glass bowl here, and let's actually cut up our peaches first. If you guys have not seen this, this is our stone wedger. Love this thing. It is perfect for peaches, perfect for plums, nectarines. I'm gonna do 2. Let me just rinse these. I'm weird, or not weird. Okay. I should have an apron on, huh? But oh well, details. Okay, so peaches. All right, these ones are still a little bit hard, but soft in certain areas. So if you're not familiar, the way that you kind of want to use this on the stone fruit wedger is that right here on the peach will actually tell you the way that like the seed is growing, if you will, rather than like coming out this way, it's coming up that way. Okay, so that's how you kind of want to line it up on your stone fruit wedger and press down. Ooh, oh, it's a juicy one, dang. More juicy than I thought it was gonna be. Here we go. Perfect, look at that. Okay, so now you've got these cute little wedges, perfect, and you totally did not have to worry about the pit. How wonderful is that? Okay, so there's one. Let's do one more. Because it calls for 2 cups of fresh peaches, but honestly, you guys, like when I made it last time, I was kind of hoping it would look more like this, you know, like just counting, that's only like about a dozen of the peaches. But when I made it, I had so many of them. I was like, oh, I don't know what to do with all of this. I was trying to make a cute design. So we're just gonna stick to 2 peaches. And if I have leftovers, I'll just eat them. Right? That's what I think. All right. Oh yeah, look at that. So easy. Love this. I am telling you, I have had more like fruit within this pregnancy than I think I ever did when I was pregnant with Desi. Just because I have all these cool, neat tools accessible to me. So, all right, and then I've got some apricot preserve here, and this recipe is asking for 2/3 cup of apricot preserve. Oh God, I'm so not strong. Okay, there we go. Okay, so 2/3 cup, and we are gonna do 2/3. Okay, this is our measure all cup. If you do not have this, you need one of these in your lives. I'm telling you, it is the best thing ever. I rarely use measuring cups anymore. Rarely use measuring cups anymore because this has the liquid side and it has things that are stickier like preserve, peanut butter, honey, caramel, all the things. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, tell me, what is your favorite kind of preserve or jelly? Are you more of an apricot fan, orange, grape, strawberry, boysenberry? What is your cup of tea? Oh yeah, all right, I think that's probably it's a little much, but that's okay. Hi, Gladys. Okay, so we're just gonna add this in with our peaches. Okay, then we are also going to add in a little bit of cornstarch just to really thicken it up. How much cornstarch? 1 teaspoon, so not even that much. Okay, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Okay, so now I'm going to mix all this up. So just combine it with the cornstarch, the peaches, and the preserve. And then we're going to microwave this for about 3 to 4 minutes, or until the peaches can be pierced easily with a fork and then set aside. Okay. Oh, it looks so good. So good, you guys. Yum. All right, let me pop this in. We'll start with 3 minutes since I didn't do as many peaches. I'm not sure. We're gonna see. Less is more, right? We'll start with less, add more. All right, then the next thing is that we are gonna do the filling. So for the filling, we need a block of cream cheese, okay, softened. Truthfully, I just took this out of the fridge like 10 minutes ago, so it's not super soft. So I may pop it in the microwave for like a hot second. Yeah, because it's pretty hard. So we'll need that. And then we are going to do powdered sugar. So 2/3 cup of powdered sugar. Then we are also going to need some caramel topping, which I just happen to have. Of course, you can make your own, but I did not. So this is what I've got on hand. And then we're gonna mix this all together with some whipped topping. And it says 1.5 cups of like a Cool Whip or some sort of whipped topping, okay? So this is, whatever, it's fine. We'll just do one, okay? Yeah, so we're gonna mix that all together, and I'm actually gonna take you over to my mixer. So, okay, so here we go. Hopefully you guys will be able to see the process from here. The stand mixer, absolutely love this thing. So we're going to do our cream cheese and powdered sugar first. 2/3 cup. Okay, sorry, trying to measure at the same time. All right, tell me what you guys are doing today. How has your day been? Here in California, it is like 10 to 3 p.m. So I am just baking along, doing all the things. All right. Okay, I think these peaches are done, you guys. Holy cow. All right, now let me put together this cream cheese in the microwave real fast. Bear with me. Should have had this part done already, but details. Gonna do 30 seconds. Okay, but check out these peaches while we're waiting. Look at them. How delicious. Oh, you can't even see them. Hold on. Here we go. Look at those. Don't those look tasty? We're like steaming up here. And what the cornstarch really did with the preserve is almost make like a peachy sauce or like an apricot sauce. And the peaches are definitely softer, more juicy, kind of soaked it up a little bit. So I'm excited for that. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's a tip all on its own. If you ever need softened cream cheese, just pop it in the microwave for 30 seconds. It did wonders. All right, so let's see. 2/3 cup, Mike. Okay, so we've got our cream cheese. Okay, I'm gonna add that right into our mixer. Okay. Just because I'm like very OCD, I like to scrape like every little bit off as possible. Then we're gonna do 2/3 cup of powdered sugar. Oh, that did not work. Hold on. This is where I definitely should be wearing an apron, but it's all good. There we go, 2/3. All right, now I'm going to bring down the mixer. I'm gonna bring my phone out, turn this sucker around. Hold on. All right, so we are gonna beat this. Actually, let me double check for how long. Hold on. We're gonna do the beat setting, double combined. Okay, so it just says to beat it for about 1 minute. Let me make sure. Sorry, guys. You're gonna just see this with me. Okay, so if we're using the stand mixer, okay, so we're gonna beat for 1 minute and 30 seconds, and then we're gonna do the whip topping for 45 seconds. Okay, so this is a really neat thing about this mixer is that it's digital. So we are going to use the beat setting. Okay, can you guys see that? For 1 minute and 30 seconds. Oops. And it tells you actually which attachment to use. Okay. And it's just gonna beat it all together. And it actually changes levels or like speed. Okay, I'm pausing it because I totally forgot a main ingredient. We need 1/3 of the caramel. So let me add that in. And this is another really cool thing about the mixer being digital is that it will actually change the speed as it goes. And then you can pause it and it'll be paused in the same exact spot. Okay. So this is 1/3 caramel sauce. And you're probably thinking like, holy cow, this thing is going to be so sweet. And it is, but it's freaking delicious. Okay. So we're just going to pour that right in. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Now we're just going to push the button and it's going to keep going. Here we go. So good. All right, wonderful. It's all incorporated. Let me turn this around so you guys can see. Okay, all incorporated. Look how delicious. Oh my God, that looks so good. All right, now we are going to add in our whipped topping. Okay, so let me lift this up. Whoops. Oh, that looks so good, you guys. And, whoops, can I use my little guy? Yes, okay. So while we were mixing, this is another benefit of just like not having to watch it. You just can step away and do all the things. I was able to like clean up, take out like the trash that we've made. And the timer went off for our crust. So I was able to pull that out of the freezer. Okay, so now we are going to add our whipped topping, and just gonna add it right in. There we go. All right, I think that's good. Yum, yum. All right, wonderful. The other thing that I'm going to do, the recipe does not call for this, but I am going to do a little bit of lemon juice because last time, I will say, it was definitely sweet. And while I enjoy sweet, I feel like it needs a little something to balance it a little bit. And my mother-in-law actually taught me this because she makes a no-bake cherry cheesecake every year for the holidays and for my husband's birthday. And I inherited doing that as well. And she taught me that if you add in a little bit of like lemon zest or lemon juice, it just balances it a little bit better so it's not overly sweet. So I am gonna add that in before we whip all this together. So hang tight. Okay, and I just happen to have a lemon here already ready for us. It's already cut up. So this is just like half a lemon. I'm gonna add it to my citrus press, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of the juice. Okay, just to balance it a wee bit, you guys. Promise it will make a big difference. Okay, so we're gonna add this back in, and we are going to do the mix setting, okay, for 45 seconds. So here we go. We're gonna just change this. Okay, mix setting for 45 seconds. Okay, 45. All right, it's all well combined. Just gonna pop open the back here. Okay, how does that look? Damn delicious, in my opinion. All right, so let me turn this back around and grab everything together. Okay, I'm gonna take this off the paddle, twist our bowl. Okay. And wow, look at all this. This looks so good. Have you made a no-bake dessert before? If so, which one? Comment below, let me know. Like I said, we normally do a cherry cheesecake for my husband for his birthday every year since like he was a kid. It started with my mother-in-law and then it's been handed down to me. And he loves it. We mix it up every now and then with like a different type of crust, or we add in like a different kind of mix to it all. But it's pretty easy. And during the holidays, like, you know, one less thing. So if you're no baking, it's better. All right, yum. Okay, check it out, you guys. Yummy. Definitely think I'm gonna need a bigger spatula now. But we're gonna just blend it all in. The great thing, you guys, too, about our stand mixer that I love, that is so different than like my KitchenAid that I used to have, is that it really grabs everything all the way down to the bottom, and it really does scrape the sides. So I don't have to stop in between and like mix all the batter or like whipping, topping, or anything like that into the bottom. It just does it for you. So it really truly does everything that it says that it's going to. So let me move us back to the other side. All right, come on over. Okay, so we've got our crust. Okay, it's out of the freezer and it's hard. It's not soft anymore at all. Okay, so this is, I think, a good amount. It's up the sides a little bit. Honestly, the recipe calls for 2 cups of crushed shortbread cookies, but honestly, I think the more that I do this, the more cookies I would use, to even like 3 or 4, so that you can really get it up the sides. But it's truly like totally up to you. Okay, so here is what we're gonna do. We are gonna do the filling. So we're gonna spoon in the filling. Okay, this is our whipped filling with the cream cheese, the caramel, and my secret little tip of adding in some lemon juice, fresh lemon juice preferably. Oh yes, oh my God. It's so good. Honestly, if I could just like just have the whipped topping like as a dessert, that alone is gonna be darn delicious. Okay, yum, yum, yum. These are the mix and scrapers, which I swear by because it really does grab everything. Okay, just gonna smooth it over. All right, now it calls for the peaches. Okay, so far so good. Looks delicious. All right. All right. So now it just says arrange the peaches over the filling and then refrigerate for 2 hours. So again, now it's 3 o'clock, still losing time, right? I am going to freeze this, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to freeze it for about an hour, so that I have enough time to like travel with it and do all the things. And then it'll slowly start to soften. There's nothing that's going to freeze to like being rock hard, but just to harden it more than I think what the refrigerator is going to do for me. So let's arrange our peaches here. I'm going to get just a fork. Kind of want to use something smaller, but that's okay. All right, and then according to the design on the front here, it kind of goes in like a flower, like sun shape. So that is what I'm going to attempt to do here. Okay. Oh gosh, this looks so good, you guys. Turn it around. What do we think? Do we think this looks better than the first time? For those of you who watched me do it the first time. Oh gosh. I'm so excited. I'm gonna film like her face when she sees this and when she eats it. Move those back just a little. Kind of like make it a bigger design. Okay. Can you guys even see what I'm doing here? I'm attempting. I feel like they need to be like closer together. This is where my OCD comes out. And I've done like cake decorating classes in the past with my mom actually. And our instructor always said, KISS, keep it simple, stupid. And so I always have her in the back of my brain when I'm doing things like this, and I can just picture her now, like just leave it alone. You can fix it when you're done, blah, blah, blah. But you know, the OCD is a real thing. Okay. You could even do like a swirl with these. It doesn't have to necessarily be a circle, but gosh, that looks really cool. And this apricot preserve with it looks amazing. And it just, oh my gosh, I think it's gonna be so good. Okay. Ooh, I like it. Ah, how exciting. Okay, guys, what do you think? Does it look like the picture? Okay, now what you could do too, I mean, I don't know where these peaches are coming from on this picture because these things are massive, okay, in comparison to my tiny peaches. Maybe it's just because it's not quite the season yet. But yeah, these peaches are like peaches from Georgia or something. I'm not sure. Definitely not California peaches. But what you could do too with like your leftover peach apricot preserve is honestly just like drizzle it on top. I may do that, not sure. We'll see, maybe at the end, like once it hardens a little bit more, then drizzle it so you have like more of a sauce. So you could totally do that. Now I'm just going to add my lid, and I'm gonna pop it in the freezer for at least an hour, maybe even 2 hours, and then it'll be ready for our dessert tonight. All right, so thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Would you try something like this? Are peaches maybe just not your thing? You don't even really have to use peaches. I think you could use like any fruit, and then just have like a preserve that goes well with it. So you could do like strawberries with like a raspberry preserve or something like that. Like the sky's the limit, guys. So yeah. Anyway, all right. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll keep you guys posted on how it turns out. Thanks. Bye.